and welcome back to the most amazing channel on the internet. I am your host Rebecca Felgate, and today we are getting fizzy, downright fizzy, with Coca Cola. That's right, there's some fizzy in the hizzy. Okay, I promise never to say that again. I'm just excited. Despite that enthusiastic intro, can we all not agree that Coca Cola is actually kind of scary? Like, a huge international cooperation must have something worrying going on behind closed doors. Well, join us as we delve into the scary Coca Cola urban legends. Before we get into this video, I want to ask you guys what your favourite soda is. I'm a Fanta Lemon girl myself. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, you guys should head on over to our Instagram at MostAmazingOfficial, where we are doing a month-long giveaway for December. Hip hip hurrah! Alright, scary Coke urban legends, what we got? Coming in at number 10, if you leave a tooth in Coca-Cola overnight, it will dissolve. Ah! Coke will rot your teeth, that's the story anyway. A tooth in a can of Coke is an absolute goner. Now, the alleged science behind this urban legend is that it is filled with acid and will erode your teeth. Drinking too much of it will cause your teeth to look like this. So, basically that's what the legends say anyway. In actuality, yes, sugar and acid will hurt your teeth, but you can't vanish a tooth Breaking Bad style with Coca-Cola. Also, if you brush or what's the word for not floss? Mouthwash? You'll probably be alright. Good, we got through it. Oh, we're munching frogs here at number 9. That's right, coming into number 9, we have Bite the Tadpole. What? So according to urban legend, the name of the drink's giant translates into something weird in Chinese. Coca-Cola is said to translate phonetically as bite the wax tadpole in simplified Chinese. How weird. In traditional Chinese, it is arguably even weirder. Apparently it translates to female horse stuffed with wax. What? Coke, realising the blunder, tried to find a phonetic equivalent. They tried to peddle the brand as Keku Killer. Apparently this means let your mouth rejoice, but I'm not convinced. Despite the attempted rebranding, it is said that signs in China still advertise Coke as Bite the Wax Tadpole. How weird, and also what disgusting and unappetizing imagery. Honestly, tadpoles freak me out in the jelly. Blah. Coming in at number 8, Coca-Cola contains fish. Ever wondered what makes Coca-Cola brown? It couldn't possibly be the murky waters of fish guts, could it? Well, rumour has it that Coca-Cola contains fish guts and isn't vegetarian, in the same way that a lot of beers aren't. A delicious refreshing Coke with a side of fish guts. Well, actually, I hate to confirm the urban legend and kill the mystery, but yeah, it does actually contain fish gelatin. Why? Apparently it does actually help keep the drink's colour. Although, actually, to be fair, the good news for lovers of the original Coca-Cola drink is that Coke itself doesn't contain fish, just other drinks made by the Coca-Cola company, including Lilt, Lilt Zero, Kiora, and Schweppes Orange Squash. Ugh. Coming in at number 7, we have Coca-Cola is anti-Muslim. The legend goes that if positioned backwards, Coca-Cola reads No Muhammad, no Mecca in Arabic. Obviously, if that were true, it would be totally scandalous and offensive to the entire population of Muslims. That's billions of people in the world. This would be a really bad business strategy too. Here is the logo backwards, and here is the Arabic for No Muhammad, no Mecca. I guess I can see some similarity, but to me the image is pretty coincidental. Arabic speakers watching this video, what do you guys think? Does it say that? Coca-Cola was established in the 1800s, and the logo, as we know it today, was constructed in 1886 in Atlanta. Now, I doubt very much in those times the people in charge had much knowledge of Arabic, but perhaps I'm wrong. Coming in at number 6, Coca-Cola invented Santa Claus. That would be scary, right? If the power of capitalism could construct one, if not the most important figures in a holiday, what does that say about them and the power of them to get in our minds? Some argue that Santa Claus ruins the Christian origins of Christmas, replacing the significance of Jesus' birth with a character that gives kids toys. This spirit of Christmas at its core should be a celebration of life and family, not consumer goods. It would have been truly sly for Coca-Cola to shoehorn Santa into there to indoctrinate kids into thinking that stuff is more important, but you can breathe a sigh of relief. Coca-Cola didn't invent Santa. He's a combination of other legends, the legends of St. Nicholas and Babushka for starters. Coca-Cola did play a huge part in him being red though. Before that, he was depicted as wearing many colours, most frequently green. Since Coca-Cola popped the Jolly Man in an on-brand red, he has been solidified in our mind as such. Coming into number 5, Coke is more acidic than battery acid. So rumour has it that Coca-Cola is more acidic than battery acid. We measure acids and alkalines on a pH scale between 0 and 14. 0 is extremely acidic, like melt your skin off your face acidic. 14 is extremely alkaline. Neutral is defined as pH 7, which is what water should be. Coca-Cola measures in at 2.52 on the pH scale, roughly the same acidity as vinegar. Some hydrochloric acids have a pH of 2, but battery acid in general has a pH of 1. So no, Coke isn't more acidic than battery acid, it's just a scary rumour. But that being said, it is still very acidic. Alright, coming into number 4, Coca-Cola kills sperm, so they say. Get the scoop here at number 4. I honestly cannot think of anything worse than putting Coca-Cola anywhere near my vagina. Like, absolutely not. Ever. Even if you paid me? The urban legend goes that douching with a quick spritz of Coca-Cola after sex is an effective birth control. The urban legend science behind this one is that soda acidity kills the little schwimmers. God, this is really awkward, isn't it? Good. So apparently a lot of people genuinely believed this to be true until the 1960s, and in some third world countries they still believe that this is true. Whilst Coke can't kill sperm, it can damage the delicate pH balance down there, leaving women vulnerable to thrush. It can also make women even more vulnerable to STIs, so yeah, maybe don't go washing your bits with Coca-Cola. I can't believe I had to say that today. Again, ow. Just buy a condom, you crazy fools. Coming into number 3, we have Coca-Cola and aspirin will get you high. The rumour goes that there is a sweet combination of Coca-Cola and aspirin that will get you super high. Mixing the two will fizz up the aspirin and take you into a state of euphoria. A lot like taking harder Class A drugs, but much cheaper. The legend even says that the concoction is enough to get you arrested for driving under the influence, so watch out. It is also said that cherry coke and aspirin is an aphrodisiac, so watch out lads and ladies. But again, if you do feel in the mood after some cherry coke and aspirin, don't be wiping and washing with coke down there, because it doesn't work. Blah. Okay, obviously this is no more than an urban legend. Dropping aspirin in some coke will make a fizzy dizzy mess, but other than that, drinking aspirin with coke when you're sick actually will probably make you feel a little bit better. The sugar rush and caffeine will momentarily help you feel less sick, and the aspirin has the slightly long-lasting effects covered. Coming into number 2, Coke is so addictive because it contains cocaine. Well, the late 19th century was a different time, that's for sure. It wasn't good enough to be smacked off your tits on caffeine, you also needed a cocaine hit in your fizzy drink, so it seems. So the legend goes that sugary soda Coca-Cola got its name because it used to contain cocaine. Honestly don't know about the name part, but the cocaine part is real. Back in the early 1900s there was indeed a Class A narcotic in the soft drink. By 1929 the drug was removed, but when people started swilling back cool glasses of coke in the late 1800s they had no idea cocaine was bad for them. Some even gave it as medicine to their children, and that really is one way to cure a headache and generate a lifetime of issues. A lot of people still seem to think that there's cocaine in coke and that's why it's so addictive, but in actuality it feeds a different addiction. A sugar addiction. Finally, coming into number 1, we have Pop Rocks and Coke will kill you. So legend has it that mixing Coca-Cola and Pop Rocks will kill you, or Coca-Cola and Mentos. Killer, killer, killer. How do we know? Well, that's because the kid from the Life commercial died from just this concoction. If you don't know who that kid is from the commercial, well here's a quick clip for you.
I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it! Hey, Mikey!
How cute, what a babe, right? How did it all go so wrong for him? What happened to lead him down the wrong side of the tracks and then to his ultimate demise? Coca-Cola and Pop Rocks, that's what, or so the urban legend goes. The scientific theory behind this is that the Pop Rocks would expand in your stomach and the acidity of the fizzy drink would make it explode, but of course this is nonsense. The Life Kid is alive and well and probably out there doing way worse stuff than mixing candy and Coke, or not. Who knows? So guys, that was the top 10 scary Coca-Cola urban legends, and I do actually think they're pretty terrifying. What did you guys think was the most worrying on the list? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also don't forget to let me know your favourite soda. Once again, I am a Fanta Lemon girl. I'm zesty. I'm ready. Before I leave this video, I just want to read some comments from these scary Thai urban legends. And also, a little side fact for you, do you know that out there in Thailand, sometimes they leave Coca Cola out as an offering for spirits? Azure Rose said, so somehow a floating head with entrails is connected to a chicken massacre. What? Honestly, I'm with you there. Like, what up, Thailand? What's going on? Kawaii Girl wrote that she is actually from Thailand and she's eaten Thai food. I could honestly go for some right now. Rosie World said, I love Rebecca. Babe, I love you. I honestly love all of you out there who say nice things about me. I read them and I notice them and I'm thankful. All we need in this world is some love and happiness. So like, thank you. Thank you. Wildlife wrote, guys, I try to love a girl but she don't like me. Any advice please? Well, listen, Agony Aunt Felgate is here for you. If I've learned anything from 2018 and also from Blue Cantrell and Sean Porn, it's that when love hurts, it won't work. Maybe you need some time alone. You need to let it breathe. Honestly, I feel your pain, but like there is no way to make a human fall for you other than by being yourself. If she isn't into that, then she isn't right for you, but someone out there will be, I promise you. So, that's an after school special with Rebecca. Woo! Also, scary Coke. Boo. Make sure you do leave a thumbs up on this video though and share it with a friend, and don't forget to head on over to our Instagram to be in for a chance of winning $1,000 this holiday season. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate and I'll see you next time. Bye!